Hello everyone. Welcome back to Project Castaway. We're going to be getting into the game, and it just kind of came to me yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Might have been Sunday. Where I thought, let's do a top 10 list. Let's do a top 10 list, and then I'm going to make a video on it. I'm going to cut up the stream and make a video on it. And is it, I guess, maybe the new beginner's guide? I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's just things that I think we should know about the game, or we should learn them right off the rip, right off the rip. And I got my little cheat sheet over here. Make it bigger so I can read it, so I know what I'm talking about. And I'm probably gonna I'm gonna have to label them different, because I'm starting from 1 to 10, and maybe I should start from 10 to 1, but I'm just gonna put the numbers on them after the fact. So I'm gonna start off with what I think is something you should know. Hello Ethan, good to see you. And anyone who has an opinion, please put it in chat so we can go from there. And see where that goes. We'll just kind of see where that goes. Alrighty. Now let me see if I can pop this over so I can see two things at once. No, not really. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Got my laptop going too, My laptop's taking up too much room too. Alright. Let me get the game started, and then I'll bring you in. We're going to look and see where Kitty Cat was spawned in my update video, and he would have been right here. This is where he was. I picked up the arrow, there's his teeth, and he respawned at about 9:30, and I didn't want to have anything in my hand, so I'm going to pick up this again. No, I'm going to pick up this again. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it down. No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to put it down. Go up here. There we go. So the first part of the screen, as soon as I edit anything in live streams, it goes all blah. So we have 15 minutes of the starting soon screen up. It is what it is. It could just happen. I could just end up trimming it down and being done with it. So, all right. So 9:05. So if Kitty Cat is going to respawn, yeah, crap happens. If Kitty Cat is going to respawn, he's going to respawn in this spot. And he respawned here at about 9:30 game time in the video. And it was approximately the same time when I saw him respawn when I did this on Sunday. And then I did a couple other things and I messed it up. And I think it's exactly the same kind of glitch as the shipping containers, where things change. Now it is raining, like it was raining in the video. And you can see it's past the 9:30 mark. So we're going to last here for an hour. We're going to wait till I get hypothermic, and I'm going to take my, as soon as I go to take a bandage, yep, there's hypothermic. Watch this. I'm going to take a bandage. There we go. I'm only waiting here until like 11:30, and then I'm giving up on Kitty returning. Then maybe Kitty will never return to the island ever again. But I'm going to have to point this out to Dark, so that I really don't want to, though, because I believe the shipping container glitch still works. Because the weather changed when I did it, where I came into the save, and then I saved it separately, and then I loaded that save. Like I brought the boat over and slept over here and did the save. And, yeah. Our automatic chapters turned on or off on that video without... that's what I was saying, Ethan, is that I had forgotten to turn them off. I have them off now, but I had forgotten to. So I think that YouTube just can't handle me taking and turning it off after the fact. It's when you actually load the game up and before you put it out there, you're supposed to have it off. So I think I glitched it myself. I think it was all on me. So I guess I got to take another... Okay, so look, so it's 11:40, 11:45. Yeah, Kitty Cat's not coming back. Kitty Cat's not coming back. Guess what? Kitty cat, he came back, but he didn't come back over there. He came back over here. I wanted to see you spawn. Are you going to come chase me? I don't want to take you out again. I really don't. Okay. Well, I guess, Kitty cat will come back. You can't just stand there and watch him come back. He will actually come back. Just maybe not exactly where you're watching. He doesn't want to be seen. Chappy G says on Mech chapter should be turned on, and that is that turned off on other videos? Yeah, it's turned off. Yeah, it's turned off. Yep. See, there he is. See, he's sinking. He's like, yeah, you killed me once. Too bad. I'm coming to get you. I'm Ghost Kitty now. Remember the Ghost Kitty video I did with you before? Yeah, that's me. All right, I'm getting out of here before I'm dying anyways. I'm gonna load. Let me get this, and we're gonna load this one here. This is the save one we're using today. I believe I watched, I'll talk to Ethan about this. I watched vidIQ had a shorts video out recently. Maybe it wasn't recently, maybe it was a while ago. Regarding putting it, how easy it is to put chapters on your videos. And that's what I had followed after I stopped using TubeBuddy. And again, the only reason I stopped using TubeBuddy is because of the price. I am, fixed income here, and I have to pick and choose the things I'm paying for, which, yes, will be a tax, deduction in the new year. But at this point, I've paid for vidIQ, and I'm going to stick with vidIQ. And unless there's another option out there for putting chapters in, which I don't know, we'll have to look and see. Anyway, all right, so here we are. We're back on Tutorial Island. We're back here. I have to for a bit. I'll be back. Have to leave for a bit. Okay, no problem. Thanks for letting me know, Ethan. Thank you. All right, so we're back here on Tutorial Island. Here is Tutorial Island. The thumbnail. I love the idea I had for the thumbnail. Putting, logs out saying, I wish I knew. I end up building a little platform and some stairs so I could get the screenshot. And then Gemini, Nano Banano, helped me with the placement of the logs. I had so much fun with that. That was really fun. All right. Any case, so top 10 things. The top 10 things. Oh, I need to drink water. I need to eat. I didn't do any of that. Did not do any of that. So this is my game save that I have for when I am doing. Can you use the right button, Majestic? I'm playing too many other games, and some they have different options. Yeah, I'll eat the meat before it goes bad. Also, you might have noticed too, because I believe when I started the stream last week with this game save, I had gotten rid of the second Komodo that was over here. He respawned and I got rid of him over here. So he's gone. He does go away, and he had no bones, so he won't come back. Hello, Sausage. Good to see you. Did you just finish up with DJ and playing Sniper Elite? Oh, also, I'm also going to be, putting myself there for you if and when you want to do some, practice runs with Arc Raiders. We could work out a time for that as well. It's interesting. I'm liking it, but it's a lot, and I find at least it's shorter. Hello, turtle. Okay. In any case, let's get this started. My list. Hey, you helped me out in Sniper Elite. I can help you out in Arc Raiders. Where am I going to? I don't know what that's doing. Everyone ignore the first part of the video for 15 minutes the starting scene screen was on because, well, I didn't know what I was doing, obviously. I have my list and I've checked it twice. And this is what I look at. See, that was in the video right there. That thing there. I gotta add a log to that. I didn't do that yet. So when you start the game, All I've seen is a hand and a stick. It's a silver-tipped spear. Pay attention, sausage. Pay attention. When you start the game, you either land here if you've done the airplane sequence, and then you might have the tutorial that tells you to pick up 6 and then pick up a stone and break a stone and cut down a tree and eat a coconut, and then it tells you coconut, and then wrong button again, Majestic, and then it tells you to go find traces of your uncle. Okay, so those are the things it tells you to do. My first thing, and this might change because I know they're working on a different tutorial for the game, is, and I'm going to get cold again. Look at me, I'm getting cold again. Is making a bed. Even if it's just a quick palm frond bed, like out here in the open for now, because, you know, Komodo's running around when you first start the game, right? I keep thinking I'm hearing, not you, not Mr. Snail, scorpions, and I don't know why, because there's no scorpions on this island. So the first thing I say is always to make a bed. But again, how do you know to make a bed? Is I haven't done the tutorial in a long time, and it tells you to make a palm frond bed after you found traces of your uncle. So I'm trying to figure out a way to say it's either make a bed, or the first thing to do is make a bed, but do it in the cave. So if you can avoid Mr. Komodo, this is one of the things I think is a very important thing to learn about the game. Because you come in here, and for the most part, it's very protected. I'm actually standing next to my not too bright for my eyes light anymore. And a lot of people don't think of this. They don't think of the fact that, hey, this is all I need. I don't have to go chop down trees other than to make... Now, I always make a raised bed in here, but, you know, for, you know, time purposes or whatever, you can just make the palm frond bed. Which, again, it says make a bed. Well, how do you make a bed? Well, that's the wrong key. You look in your journal. Because the journal tells you everything you need to go. And then the journal always starts here on the fire page. So I'm like, that's important, for sure. But if it's telling you to make a bed, maybe... I'll put that out there to Dark Tamale, see what he thinks. Maybe it should start on this page. Maybe this should be the starting page. Because... yes, you want to have a fire, but you don't need a fire right away. You need a bed right away to save. I'm even thinking of my own stuff now. Wow. I'm on the tip of a spear. Silver, I just saw that. All right. So these are some of the things we're looking at. We're looking at, even if you come into the game and you bypass the airplane sequence. When you bypass the airplane sequence, it puts you over here. In the water over here. So you're like right in the water, like this. Or maybe more like, no, maybe you're over here. Yeah. You're over here. It starts you over here. Right? So, oh, look at, I have my Wilson. I threw Wilson down off the thing there. So, I don't know if it's a combination of several things that should be put together. So it tells you, you know, pick up a stone, pick up sticks, pick up a stone, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking, okay, how do I have build in the cave, instant cover, protects from the weather. Heat, from the weather, heat, and cold, right? So under build in the cave, we would probably put, you know, so you put your bed in here, and you know, you can choose, and then of course then we have to have the fire in here, because you can't have the fire outside because it's raining. You know, if it rains, it won't work. But all of this is not possible because you have to read your journal. This is reminding me of the other games I play, which is now Planet Crafter Voyages of Nera. Anyone who has a game where you have to do A, B, C, and D combined to make E, F, and G. You know what I mean? So in order to know what to do here, in order to know how to make a palm bed, in order to make a fire and know not this fire will keep you warm, but this is the one you cook on, or this is the one you cook on. And I prefer the barrel stove. I find it easier than trying to find 6 stones myself, personally, right? So I'm trying to find a way to describe, because you want to be protected from the weather. So these are the thoughts that are in my brain right now. These are the thoughts. You come into the game, you do the tutorial if you've not done the tutorial yet, right? And before you go looking for your uncle, take that axe you just made. Oh, and don't forget the yucca. That's another story. Take your axe, go cut down some trees after you see how many, palm fronds you need to make a bed. And I'm talking the simple, I keep doing the wrong buttons. I'm talking the simple bed. I'm talking this bed, right? Because you can remake it. You can do this one later. Whatever. So you go and you build in the cave, you make your simple bed. Don't worry about your food and everything. Because remember, there's also the, in here, there's also that bush. And that's a telltale sign too, isn't it? That's a telltale sign too. You come in here and there's a gooseberry bush. So it's already telling you, hey, this might be a good place to build because there's a bush right here. And it's going to give me sticks and it's going to give me food. So I'm going to put my bed right here so I can save my game. And then I'm going to do a quick read of my journal because it will have already told me that I've picked up a stick or something and this is a stone. And then that's where you got to go into the information tab. And then it tells you. See, these are discoveries. The discovery was palm tree, palm fronds, banana. So it doesn't tell you sticks and stones. Okay, so palm tree, palm frond, banana tree, gooseberry, yucca tree, small tree, thirst, potato plant. Oh, I did potato plant. Really? I didn't realize that. Aloe vera, lavender, ginger. So these are all the things, and these are in order, if I'm not mistaken, of my discovery. I'll have to look at some other of my discovery pages. Cold, eucalypt cocoa plant. Yeah, I'm thinking this is an order of discovery, too. That's interesting. Okay, well, that's cool to know. All right. Do I need to sleep? No, I don't. All right. So, first thing for me, the top thing to do is don't waste your time building out here. Come into the cave, build a bed. This one, if you really want to, you just have to cut more stuff down. And then save, and then go do the rest of the tutorial. And then once you have a chance to, as we say here, we'll just pop a squat here, and we'll take a little peek into the journal, and take a little read, and we'll see what's going on. We'll take a little read. There's our bandages we need. There's all of the things we need to make for the game, and maybe even this needs a little tweaking. Come to think of it. Because bandages, yes, absolutely. You need to know how to make a bandage, right? But maybe the gear icon needs to be over here. We don't need to know the boat right away. We don't need to know farming right away. We need to know this stuff right away. So maybe the gear icon should be next. Like, put it in order of importance. What do you guys think? I need someone to put something in the chat for me. If you're watching on the replay, by the way, sorry for all the, beginning nonsense, but let me know if you think this needs to change into a different order. I mean, and I know the symbols are there because they want symbols make it more universal, so everyone will understand what it means. So, yeah. And then I would put the shelter first, then the fire. And then the storage, this. See, and then I think I would move these up here. Because I think these things are more important than these two things. Things that make you go, right? I did finally make myself a leather pouch too. So yeah. Anyway, I digress. All right, so we, first thing you need to do is build in the cave. All right, build in the cave, make yourself a bed. Did I not get up from my squat? I did not. I was still squatting. Oh, hello, bird. Did you see that bird? Oh, wow, that was interesting. And, oh, if anyone's interested too, there's clay right here. I always forget to point that out because I got a clay pot right there. Oh, and a coconut. Hello, coconut. I think I'll take you. And, yeah, so we do that. You do your other stuff, right? And then you talk about the next thing I had. Okay, so I had to read your journal. The other thing is everyone freaks out because, oh my God, I didn't have another rope for my axe and my axe broke. Now what do I do? Well, you can cut down the yucca and you can do it with a wooden knife. And this is just something that I have noticed. That would be under knives. So the wooden knife, right? Do I have it in my possession? I must have dropped my axe down. Yes. So a wooden knife, although it'll take a lot of hits, it does cut this down. And it doesn't cost you anything to do it. And then, hopefully, you've read your journal and you've looked in and you said, oh, you need to make a spinning wheel to make rope. So then I can make another axe. Now, maybe you're lucky and you've gone up top, you've got the 2 notes, you know to go to the sub, and you might have got lucky and got an axe in the sub. Well, that's great. But what if you didn't? And you didn't know how to get the yucca? Because it shows an axe. If you look at the icon up there, it shows an axe. Let me see what it shows for other things. Let me think on this. I need to look and think. Okay, I know. Okay, so here for this, it shows the picture in the little yellow circle. It shows a spade. So, well, where do I get a spade? Okay, let me look in my journal. Let me look under tools. Let me go through the tools. And there's a spade. Maybe that should be before this. Boy, Dark Tamale's going to hate me. He's going to hate me. I'll be screaming after and I'm not saying it's going to get changed. This was what they decided, and it's, you know, it's probably staying the same. It's like, I'm just putting out my suggestions, and they'll look at it and say, oh man, she's right. Hey, turtle, are you pushing the palm fronds around? Oh yeah, let's go. All right, let's go have a little nappy poo. It's it's already 1 in the morning. We're gonna do 4 hours here. Yeah, maybe not even. Get some sunlight on the picture. All right, put that down. There we go. And oh, I guess I should sleep. Let me go down to sleep. And sanity is up before the actual sleep time is up. Okay, so now we're gonna save. I'm gonna save on the bottom save, in case I want to use this save for something. I don't know yet. You never know. I may or may not. I don't know. Okay, so now we gotta go drink. So I of course have to remember, you know, make sure that your water collector is out under the sky, right? But then you also have to know you have to put a fire inside. So those are the kind of things you gotta look at. And then, what else did I have? Ah, another thing I've seen. Okay, so my health bar at the bottom, right? And I gotta eat something. Let me see if my food's still good. There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, I finally got the microprocessor from Lagoon Island. Oh, and I found I had forgotten that I missed the one blueprint. There was the last blueprint that was missing, and that was on Lagoon Island as well. So I got that too. So we're all good now. We're all good now. All right, so, yeah. So the being too hot or too cold, and you'll lose... Boy, this is the rainy season. I'm sorry, I digress again. Let me do this while I'm talking. It's been doing nothing but raining in this save. Nothing but raining. It took a hot minute for me to get the video made for that reason alone. I'm gonna make my little spot here and put my little. This is gonna be my Coppa Squat spot. I'm gonna put my little table and my bottle of beer, and my little Wilson is here, and we're gonna be able to look out on Lagoon Island. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, so people are freaking out because I don't know why I'm losing health. And then you say, look at your temperature, and they say, well, my temperature is 103. And I'm like, well, that's why you're losing health. Even if you have the conditions not on, you're still losing health with being too hot or being too cold. And I was actually almost dead when I was showing the beginning of the video, the beginning of the stream. And then after that, I have your hammer. This is a big one. This is a big one. Now I have to get a hammer again. Where did I leave my hammer? I don't know where I left my hammer. Right there. So we're going to toss this little knife down. We're going to pick up the hammer. Pick up the hammer. Thank you. And it doesn't explain other than looking at the bottom of the screen saying start building. So without controller, let me unplug my controller. Without controller, it says Y. And I don't know why it says Y. Oh, Y. Never mind. It says Y. To me, Y is Xbox. Maybe it is Y in the keybinds. I don't know. So, anyways, so yeah, so it says start building. So next thing you do this. I'm like, okay, so now I have to figure out how to build, right? So it's just a matter of, I just want to put something that's so easy. Like I thought my beginner's guide was, no, that's not what I wanted. Yet. Turn, baby, turn. Okay. You know what? Let me just add this as a something over here. Let me just add this here for a second. There. Okay, we're going to do that. So yeah, so we would, this is how you build. You pick up your hammer, you press, it says at the bottom. It all comes back to reading. Maybe that's the first thing. Maybe the top 10 thing you need to know, the number one thing you need to know is you need to read. You need to read. There is so much to read in this game. There is so much to read in this game. I don't even have an axe here. Oh, do I? Maybe I was going to build. I did not. Did I not build my double-sided axe yet? I did not. I did not build it. I have to go do that. Do I have a rock in my body here anywhere? I don't know. Let me do that. I think I only need one. Let me take a look. Let me read my journal and go and see. And I need, I don't need that. I need this. This is my, I got to make this at some point, I have to go back to an island and get stuff. And easy peasy lemon breezy. Now remember, you can't make a lot of this stuff until you get to level 6 in crafting. There's something else you need to know. There is something else that is important to know, right? Okay, let me put this down because I don't need that right now. Actually, technically, I don't need that either. There's no more predators on this island. Unless Curse Komodo did come back and I didn't notice. I don't think so. Am I getting hot? Look at, I'm getting hot. I'm starting to get hot, right? All right. So those are the things. Build in the cave, read the journal, cut yucca with a wooden knife. Fire needs to be undercover, otherwise you can't use it. If you're too hot or too cold, you lose health. This is how you use the hammer for building. How to get rid of Komodo. I thought that was a pretty, important thing because I remember, oh my gosh, way in the beginning of time, how scared I was of Komodo. And that was before he actually poisoned you, right? Now that he poisons you, it's even worse. But yeah, so just, make yourself your wooden spear, which is what I show in all my beginning videos I do. I'll start off with, here, let me do this, and this, and I'm going to go get Komodo. So we go get Komodo. And then, oh, cooling off. That's the other thing that I have seen out there where everyone's like, how am I supposed to cool off? And I believe if I look under the Discoveries tab, let me get in the water because I do need to cool off. I have to be in the water just so much so I can get my my journal out. See, the water came up and it made me stop. Didn't want the book to get wet. Is that you don't just have these pages. If there's a red dot blinking up here, that means you have to read more. So you have to go into all this. This is what the palm tree information, this is the palm. And it tells you, oh, this is not as big as I thought it was going to be. Good, quick source of palm. Okay, good, quick source of palm fronds that can be used in construction. Okay. Oh, Ethan is back. Hello, Ethan. Good to have you back. Welcome. And then banana trees, common banana plant. The banana is a good food, and I can use the leaves for structures. Okay. Well, the only thing that banana leaves are good for right now are the water collector. And then the gooseberries tells you what they're good for. So we're going to keep going and we're going to see. So then the yucca, once you get the yucca, I wish there was something I hadn't gotten yet so I could, you know, point it out. So thirst, potato plant, and of course potato plant is, you got to cook it. So it's one of those things, right? One of those things. Lavender, aloe vera. You just got to keep reading. Okay, so here's the too hot section right here. Overheating can develop into heat stroke, which can be very dangerous. During hot sunny days, it is important to keep cool and manage your temperature by drinking cool liquids and spending some time in sheltered under structures with a roof. You can also go for a swim to bring your temperature down. All right, so that was the whole concept of building. Oh, that made me dizzy. Building inside the cave, and then also knowing you can go for a swim. But the other thing, once you've done this, wrong button this time, this was what I want, is knowing that you can make this leather pouch and it'll bring your temperature down. So again, that's in the journal and it's under the food tab or the nourishment crockery. Okay. Your cup, your spice container, and then your leather pouch that you can drink liquids from. Now, I know they're looking at, for some reason, you should be able to drink from your water collector so that you can cool down with that. I know they're looking into it because it doesn't, unless I don't know if it was meant to be, not meant to be. I know I mentioned it to Dark and they said they were going to look into it. Again, not a huge deal. You can cool off in two other ways. You can cool off by going in here, by standing in the rain. If it's still sunny out and you stand in the rain, you'll get cooled off as well. So there's another option, right? Now, the only way to get hot is to either stay outside in the sun for a while to get hot, or you can stand by a torch. I'm going to watch my temperature go up. Is it going to go up? Is it going to... It's raining, so sometimes it doesn't go up if it's raining. I don't know why. Sometimes. Do I need to get closer? Is this close enough? I think this is close enough. Huh. Interesting. All right. Let's do the stove. Let me put this on. Let me just see how fast I can do that now. Okay, we're going to get close. Alright, so it looks like this is something even I didn't know, is that if it is raining outside, your temperature will regulate as to what it's already at, and you can stand right and directly in front of the fire and it won't do a thing. It won't make you too hot. How much fire do you have in there? 3 hours? Okay, I think we can leave you for a second. I want to wait and see what happens when it stops raining. I like the way it's sheet rain. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Yep, I did put in here. Rain during the day, good. At night, bad. You're running around at night in the rain. it's still going to cool you off to the point where you can get hyperthermic. So you don't want to be out in the rain at nighttime. Oh, let me put my torch on while I'm here. There we go. Do I have a torch over here yet? I do. Let me put that one on. And you can see my temperature starting to go down. There you go. All right. So it's still, my temperature's still going down. Let me get close to the fire again. Oh, it's going up now. Did it stop raining? Okay, well that was just weird. That was just weird. It went up a couple of degrees when I got inside. Now it's going up a little bit more. Maybe it's just going up slower. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, all I know is you're supposed to be able to stand next to the torch or next to the fire and get warmed up if you need to heat up. And the fire is the better option. The fire makes it a lot faster. So, yeah. Yeah. So, another thing I came up with was leveling up your crafting. And this came from my... And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. No. I don't want to talk about it. I was so defeated. The Escape Artist Challenge, when I forgot to get my crafting level. Wrong button. This button. I didn't get my crafting level up to level 6. And then I had to scurry around to get my crafting level up. So that was a bit of a challenge. That was a bit of a challenge. Yeah. So, again, is that something that would be on the top 10 list? I don't know. Because it takes a lot, but it doesn't take a lot if you just start spam making, you know, wooden knives. Or ever see my pile of hammers I've made? I make a, you know, gigantic pile of hammers. But you can level up your crafting as well by making arrows. But then that means having enough stones for that as well. Or making bandages, which you need for the game anyway. So, and now that you can make cloth, all right, so there you go. There's your thought process right there. So now that you can make cloth with this, and you have all these palm fronds lying around doing nothing, right? Like literally doing nothing. And then you can just, like, I can't get higher than level 8, but you know, you just basically stand here and cut those up. And then get all my inventory's full, because I already got bandages in here, and I got my leopard's teeth. I did take them from the other. I need this in here. I could get sunburned next time. Don't leave me. Oh wait, can't you go on that one? No, that one. Well, why were you by yourself? Ah, go figure. Go figure. Here, put you there. You can go there. 1, 2, 3. So you just put a bunch of cloth in your pocket, make a bunch of cloth. There's usually enough yucca. I try to leave the ones on the side if I can, because I know those are always there, and I go look for yucca over in the jungle, because that just makes it a lot easier. And then I go up to the bandage section, and then I just, you know, make, you know, 1, 2, 3, and then I go to the palm fronds, which I know is over here now. This one's the seaweed. They go in order of, it just covers a laceration, heals you 25 health, heals you 35 health, and infection and 45 health. So this does both. There you go. So 1, 2, 3. And that would bring your level up. This would probably be the easiest one to do now, to level up your crafting ability, is just making a whole ton of bandages, since you have the ability to do it. So those are kind of my top 10s. And I really wish I would have somebody who could, you know, join in and give me some ideas of what they think the top 10s should be. And I will add it to the list. Is there something at the beginning of the game that you did? I'm going to go build while we chat. We're going to do some just chatting now. Well, I'm going to sleep first. I'm going to sleep first. And then I'm going to probably cook some birdies up. Don't turn your back on the fire, because, you know, it'll burn. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, we're going to sleepy sleep. And we're going to get up and see if we can see the sunrise. Oh, I meant to save, but, you know, I didn't. Oh, well. Okay, sunrise is... Oh, it's over this way. Let's go watch the sunrise. There we go. There's the sun coming up. Oh, I love that sun coming up over Lighthouse Island. It's so beautiful. Here, let's just sit on the stairs. We're going to sit on the stairs. Look at the sun shining off of the double-sided axe. Look at that detail. It's amazing. Just amazing. I love it. Ah. Feels good. Although I am starting to get hot already. Wouldn't it be something if it showed what the temperature, the ambient air temperature was too? That would be interesting. That would be interesting for sure. Now, I don't even know. Did I even... Well, yeah, I got the blueprints. Yeah. Never mind. I digress again. I digress. And I don't have all the bottles because I didn't bring them all back. And I'm trying to remember why I had the mushrooms here. I had them here for a reason. Oh, you know, let me... since I don't think the tutorial island... And of course, tutorial island might end up eventually being, you know, where you make the plane. You know? You know? It might. You can see I've, you know, eaten a lot of bird. I got leftovers here. There you go. So the thing about when you're starting the game too is yes, you want to get out and explore, but oh geez, will you just get still there, Majestic? You also, I'm gonna make it out here so it's not too hot. Oh, what do I have on here? I thought I took these off. There's that. See the tea bag sticking out right there? Look at that. Oh, I need the bag. No, I don't want that. Hello, get back where you belong. No, that's not where you belong. Here, go there. I really don't need you in my pocket anymore anyways, because I'm not going to get poisoned anymore. Oh, yeah, and ginger still heals the poison as well. You can just eat a piece of ginger and it gets rid of the poison. Shh! Don't tell anybody. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not, but it is. Let's leave it that way. Okay? Alright, let's start this fire. Get this going. And right now, we can still live off of coconuts and berries and stuff like that until we get to the point where, you know, we want to start, you know, cooking our food and stuff, right? So, all right. So like I said, my number one thing is utilize the cave. Utilize the cave to build in. It's there. It's free. There's less effort involved. And you can put your bed in there. You can put your fire in there. This is just my outside fire because, you know, I like to have outside ambiance. Don't burn, don't burn. Stop talking. Start collecting. Collect. Woo, that was close. I could see it was almost burnt. Can you smell that? That's going to be a crispy one. Of course, then I have my garden here. And I think that the gardening aspect of the game is, again, this whole island, I'm calling it Tutorial Island. It's Radio Tower Island, but I consider it to be Tutorial Island because this is where you should learn the ins and outs of everything you need to do in the game. I know you always want to get in the game and you want to just go explore and find things. You want to go here and you want to find the bottled notes and you want to do the radio tower quest and you want to do the escape quest and you're like, ooh, what's this? Lieutenant J. Thompson notes. Ooh, Logan Harper notes. Where do I find those? But if you don't learn the ins and outs of the game, yeah, you can't push that around, can you, strong butterfly, can ya? Nope, that does not move. That is an immovable object. So, keep trying. Keep trying. I don't want to hurt you, but, you know, you're just going to stay there forever. You know that, right? Know that it's best to, you know, make a bow and arrow if you're going to go after Kitty. Like, if you don't feel you can throw a spear, well, that's not going to help you for a kitty cat. And a bow and arrow is so easy to make because the bow takes nothing. And then you just need all these feathers and rocks and sticks. And then you can make yourself 10 arrows, and that's usually enough to take care of Kitty. So, you know, if you don't want to make this island your, you know, home away from home, as you want to call it, then you don't have to. You don't have to. You can just have this as a mini base, and then go and make the Island Runner. Here's the Island Runner. This is the home away from home. This is your home base away from home. You know, this is, I have this in the beginning, I can't remember what the video's called. Beginner's Guide to Project Castaway or something like that. I have this in there as an option, right? So if you just want to do the basics and not do the food growing or anything right now, you want to build on another island, and I always suggest Lighthouse Island because there's only 1 leopard, 3 Komodo, and if you don't skin them, or if you only do it, again, respawning's a whole nother story. But, you know, there's all kinds of islands you can build on. But for your first run through in the game, your first, let me get used to the game, I feel, this is the perfect island for that. You know, it gives you the beginning things you need. It gives you all the utilities you need to make everything you need. See, everything you need right here. Yeah, right there. You can also just shoot the arrows into the ground to increase your shooting. Yes, thank you, couple of dudes. That's another one. That's another great point, because I think my range is not good. I think my range is terrible. Okay, but is that something you need to know for the beginning of the game, or something you just like to know? Ways to make, so maybe it's more like, here's some bonus options. If you want to level up your, let me see, do I have room for that? I think so. Okay. If you want to, let me get out of the sun. You always, sun protection first, right? So if you want to level up, let me get into the crafting. By the way, hello, couple of dudes. Good to see you. If you want to level up any of your skills, so you might look at my range is 1. I don't even, I'll be totally honest. I have no clue whatsoever what I've been able to kill Kitty on level 1. Maybe it would only take 3 shots on level 8. I don't know. I don't think I've ever reached level 8. Well, let's just test this out, shall we? Let's test this out. I'm going to stay in the shade, though, because I really don't want to get hurt. Nightbot. Oh, you have curious spirit. Yep, we know. Discord. Uh-huh. All right, I don't know how many. Let me check my backpack. 1, 2. I think I need more arrows. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do 4. I don't think I need that many. I want to have at least 10 arrows on me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's make some more arrows. Here we go. Oh, Nightbot's spitting everything out now. Everything's coming out at one time. All right, so we're gonna shoot. Oh, I need to drink. I didn't do any of that. Look, I'm not even drinking and eating. This is like me when I'm trying to make a video or, you know, edit a video or any of those things, right? Oy vey. Okay, so we're gonna shoot. I didn't eat. I drank, but I didn't eat. Eat a piece of pit. I was gonna call it pigeon again. Eat a piece of seagull. All right, so I was at level. Oh, let me check again. What exact level was I? I'm like 2/3, just about 2/3 the way in ranged. Okay, let's see how many arrows into the ground it will take to get me up to level 8. Are we ready? Anyone going to keep count? Of course, my arrow. Okay, my arrows don't always wanna go, you know. And there's level 2. So that was 2 more. I did 2 more. Okay, I didn't even count how many that was I even have. That was only 6 arrows to... I only have 6 arrows? No, I got more than 6 arrows. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I can't even count how many of those are. Well, let me make more. Let me see if I can make some more. I got a rock over here. I thought I still had 10 arrows on me. Well, oh, I guess I don't have room. Why don't I have room? Me needs a room. Excuse me. What is going on here? Oh, okay. That was just being weird. Okay, just being weird. Took 6 to increase to level... Oh, it took 6 to increase to level 2. Okay, let me double check that I have the arrows I need. Let me double check. Okay. Oh, because I gathered that stuff and I didn't make any. Don't have the required items. Okay. Okay, do I have 10 arrows now? Okay, we're going to count how many arrows I have. Okay. See, now I don't know how many I shot to begin with. I thought it was 2 more, so I must have been shy like 2 arrows or something like that. Okay. We're going to say 2 arrows already starting at level 2. All right. I think I'm hitting the arrows. Because, you know, I can't shoot for my life but to shoot at a bird in the sky, right? Okay, shoot it. Okay, that's it. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 arrows. Okay, so that was then 12 arrows. What did I get at 12 arrows? 12 arrows brought me to level... Ooh, 3/4 of the way. Okay. You notice I'm doing it right here because I don't want to do it out there. Okay, whoa. So 12, 13, 14. So 15 arrows got me to level 3. Okay. So I'm going to say it's going to be either 18 or 20 arrows will get me to level 4. Let's try that. We are testing how many arrows it takes to shoot into the ground to get you your level up in ranged weapons. Here we go. Okay. And I'm just hitting it. I should be splitting those arrows, you know, because I'm pointing right at them. I'm not changing my direction at all. I love how things are... Do you see how stuff are like popping up in the air even? That's such a great quality. Okay, so that is 10 more arrows. Okay, so that was 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. So it took 17 arrows to get to level 4. Okay. All right, so now it's either going to be 18, 19, or 20. I don't know. I broke my bow. I forgot about the breaking of the bow. The bow will break. That's the other thing. I've never used it enough times for it to break. I need rope and a small stick. Oh, I don't have a small stick. Okay, I gotta leave those arrows there so I know I have the rest of the arrows to use. I probably have rope someplace and I don't know about it. I got what under the table? I got another bow under the table? Really? I do. Thanks. You're so good. You're so good. This will break too, I'm sure. Okay, so that's 3. Oh, we got the invisible arrows now, guys. Did my arrows break too? Do arrows break too? No, I got arrows right there. What are you talking about, game? Oh my gosh. It was driving me crazy. Okay, don't get stuck now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9? Is that only 9? Did I lose an arrow? Okay, we're gonna have to do another count because I only thought I picked up 9. I could be wrong. Been wrong before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 9 and 7. I don't know. 9 and is that 16? That's 16. So that's not right. That's weird. Something's weird. I did have 2 invisible arrows, I think. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I don't know. All right. We're level. Let's go look. We are level. We just started level 5, so we're going to make our way up to level 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Look at this. Look at how pristine those are. I think I counted 11. Did I count 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I thought you could only have 10. I thought you could only have 10. All right, so that was 11. Anyway, we did 11 arrows. Let me go back and see. Maybe they upped the score. Small stick. Small stick. Do I have sticks around here someplace? I think I do. Let me see. Oh, well, we're going to break you. I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, we got to remember 11. 11. We're going to get some sticks since we have no sticks. We're going to break that rock right there. Okay, there we go. Break the rock. Boink. Well, that'll make us 2 more. No damage on that axe. I don't know, because I don't know how long I've had that axe. The axe? Oh, yeah, because this is an old save. This is my old save prior to them changing the durability of the items. And it's one of the things that didn't get changed, which is weird. Wait a minute. No. This is definitely an old save. This is an old tutorial save because I kind of do the same design when I make my place. Because I remember when we talked to Dark, when I was making the water collector here, and then he was saying how there's now durability on things because I noticed there was my thing was not durable anymore. And I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm like, I don't know. Okay, we were gonna make see if we can make more arrows. Wrong one. More arrows. Okay. Oh, low temperature. Oh, geez, Louise. 1, 2. Yeah, they're on the ground there. They're definitely on the ground. I need to get warmed up. Okay, let's test this out. Let's test out the going to bed thing. Okay, I'm going to save first, people, because I didn't save yet. I didn't save. Let me save. Okay, there we go. We saved that. Now we're going to sleep. Get my temperature back up again. Yep, temperature's going up. There we go. Temperature is back up, and we're back up to where we need to be, so I will save again. Okay. So we said we did 11. We did 11 arrows. Now we're going to do the rest, and I may still have to make another bow. We'll have to see. Okay. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it took 21 that time. Oh, always the wrong button. 21 that time to get up to level 6 in ranged. Hoy vey. Okay, what's the guesses? What's the guesses out there, everybody? What are your guesses on how many arrows it's going to take to get to by the time we're done? You know? I don't know. I'm thinking we're going to go up to 23 on this next one. And the last one's going to be 25. Look at rain again. Oh, man. All right, we're just going to start shooting again. We know we're going to have... I'm going to count them again to make sure it is 11. I don't know how we got 11. Hey, Silver. That's like saying how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. That's a good one, Monica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we got 11 arrows. That's really odd. Yep, counting 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, and there goes my bow. That was 14, right? How many times can you shoot? How many times can you shoot your bow and arrow before the bow breaks? Huh? Okay, so that was 14, 15, or maybe it wasn't. Okay, hang on. Oh, so now I'm having to load. Oh, why is it doing that? It's making me load. Whereas if I just put it in my hands, it just automatically loads if I push the shoot trigger. Interesting. The things I'm learning about the game that I didn't even know. I didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there's W11. So now 50 shots per bow. Oh, okay. So that was 22. So 11 and 11 is 22, 23. And I got, yep, I said it, 23 for ranged level 7. Okay. So now I think it's going to be 25. We need a drink of water for this. We're doing it for science. Wada, wah. I have too many games where my interact button is a different button than what I use in this game. And it's starting to drive me a little crazy. I'm getting a little cray-cray. Okay, let's do a little eat. You know, we're doing a record here. We got to keep up our strength. I need some veggies. Hang on. Let me eat one of these. Oh, there we go. Veggies are up. Okay, here we go. I wish we had like a Oh, we should have made a Wilson. We could have shot at Wilson. I could have made 20 odd arrows or so, and I could have had them all in Wilson. Should I do that? Should I make a... I got Wilson. Where is he? He's over here. All right, for the rest of our science project, we're gonna make a Wilson target. We're gonna make a Wilson target. That means I need to make more more arrows because I have 11 on me. That's 12, 13. So I got to make more of those. Okay. All right, Wilson, you stay there. Okay. So, where should I put him? I don't want to be directly in the sun. Can't be abusing Wilson like that. I can if I want to. He's my Wilson, and he does what I say. Don't you, Wilson? Hey, stop moving. You're staying here. Got it? Got it? Okay, I'm going to shoot this by accident now. Because it just won't let me do that. It won't let me pick it up now. Oh, now I only have 10 in my inventory. Oh, man, I messed up the magic. Okay, what do I need to make a Wilson? Oh, there's the sticks I was looking for. What time of the day is it? It's 10 in the morning. If I go out here, I'm going to get hot. But I'm going to make him... No, he needs to be over here. He needs to be over here where we can see him. Okay, you know what? He's going to be at the tree. Right there. That's where he's going to be. We're going to put him there. Okay, Wilson is... Where is Wilson? under this one. See, again, I don't do anything in this game enough times to work to know what to do. Okay, and so right there. I am going to move you eventually, Wilson. I am. Okay, so I need cloth, ball, and oh, perfect. Perfect. 2 sticks coming up. Doink, doink. Piece of cloth. Coming up. Yoink. And where are you, Wilson? Come on. Here we go. Ta-da! Crab. Leave it there. Leave it there. Thank you. Why? Where is my arrows? Okay, I got invisible arrows again. Oh, no! Now my arrow went oh, there it is. Okay. Now it's telling me I'm full again. Oh, and I just shot 2 arrows now, and that means that my range is going to be all messed up. Okay, because I shot 2 arrows, all right, everybody? I shot 2 arrows. It's not showing anything. But it's also not letting me pick that up either. And it's not letting me pick this one up either. And I don't know if it's being legit. Okay, and I still have an invisible arrow. All right, invisible arrow. Okay, Wilson, stop moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay, so I still have 11. And, Wilson, you got something sticking out of your face, Wilson. Sorry about that, buddy. Here, let me take care of that for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, it'll let me pick up 11, but it won't let me pick up 12. Okay. So I guess I shot 11 arrows then. I don't know. I lost track. I lost track. Scarecrow Wilson, here we go. I don't know. I wonder if I can shoot him like in this, like get the sticks. Let me see. I'm pushing my button. It won't. Oh, as soon as I hit the wood, it won't go in. Oh, okay. Okay, let me get it up here. 1, 2. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's another 11. Okay, so that's 22. I don't know if it counted the invisible ones that I did earlier. I don't know. Oh! Okay, well that's the 11th one then. Okay. 22. I'm saying 22. Wilson, your face seems a little crooked. Why is your face crooked? Should I hit you on this side to even you out a little bit? Right there? Right there? Little off the top? Yeah? Okay. Little off the top. Okay. All right. Here we go. 1. Oh, there we go. 20. Well, it's either 23 or 25 because I shot 2 arrows in the ground as well. I'm thinking it's 25. So in the end, it seems like your range goes up by 2 more shots of your bow and arrow before it's legit. Should we just leave that there? Right there? Like that? Should we just leave that? I think we should leave that. That's just, you know, he was our target. So that's the sorry. I could have did a coconut. I know, Wilson. I could have did a coconut. I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? You do? Okay, good. He forgives me. All right. Okay, well, and that was the how many whacks it takes to rain just go away. Goodness gracious. Now, what else do I have to get my crafting up with? Anybody else have ideas now? Anybody else have ideas of what was something you wish you knew or you wish you knew how to do or how to find it in the journal? Couple dudes, were you here when we were talking about that maybe these are in should change order right here. I was thinking that they're not in order of importance. I'm thinking order of importance, yes, bandages. You need to have bandages, right? Seems to me, and I could be mistaken, but if you crouch, your reticles gets tighter, more accurate. Uh-huh. Okay. Try that. Crouch. And, oh! And something else we've learned. Maybe this is things we're learning. Things I wish I knew and things I've just learned. And things I didn't know and I do now. So you do that and you crouch and it gets smaller. Look at that. Amazing. And does it still shoot the same? Here, I'm just going to shoot his body. What happens if I shoot his... just goes on the ground. Just goes on the ground. That's all. Okay. All right. All right. What were we going to do? I was going to do something. I got sidetracked. I got sidetracked. What was I going to do? I was going to look in the... Oh, that's what I was pointing out to a couple of dudes because I talked about this earlier. About that maybe this should be an order of importance. So bandages, and then utility, and then I would go boat. Then I would go boat, and then I would go farming, and then blueprints. And then down here, whenever you start a game up again after a save, and you go into your journal, it starts on this page. And I'm thinking this would be where it starts, because you need to make beds and you need to make shelter, or, you know, make a base inside the cave, like this, right? So, yeah. So I'm revamping the whole thing. I'm revamping the whole thing. So then the shelter would be first, then the fire, then the storage, then the... No. So, shelter, fire, tools, weapons, then storage, then food containers. Order of importance could be different for different players. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe it's a question to put out there. Anyone who's watching this, you can type it in chat, or if you're watching this, or you want to wait till the stream is done and type it in comments, that's fine too. Anyone watching on the replay, what do you think about the order? My temperature getting low. I'm standing in the rain. Let me get over here. What do you think the order should be? Ooh, that's too bright now. There we go. Because bandages are definitely important, for sure. But then maybe the utility tab should be first. And then bandages. And then boats. And then farming. And then your blueprints. Now, again, there's also some cultures who go left to right and not right to left. Oh, I just got something new, or did I just not look at everything yet? And then again, having to remember to read all this stuff. This is why I put in the suggestion of having, when you open your journal to read something, the game pauses. It's not a true pause, obviously, because it's like, but like the beginning sequence, if you're in the airplane and you stop the game, or in your loading screen, when you go to the loading screen, it's paused, but it's still going, but it's paused. Let me just check. I want to see what the time is on it. Let's see. So 12:36, 12, excuse me, 12. Look, I can't even read. 7:41, 7:43. We're going to pause for a second. And we're going to go back. So yeah, so it does pause the game. I just don't know for how long it pauses, because when you're in the airplane sequence, remember, it starts, if the person's talking, or James is talking, it's going low. This is, it sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. I don't know if I can sleep or not. Nope, I can't sleep. I'm not going to save. Anyway, so that was my suggestion, is that to give you an opportunity to, you know, learn everything in the journal, then pause the game so you don't have time warping by you, and the next thing you know, you're starving because you're trying to read one of the Logan Harper notes, right? Or just read everything, all the conditions you have, and trying to figure out what to do about them, right? So that's that's something I did put in as a suggestion for the game. So that's out there. Do I need to eat something or can I wait? I can wait. Oh, look at my feathers aren't even in the right spot. Look at that. I should probably put the feathers down. I don't need them anymore. Feathers, goodbye. I'm putting them. This is the pile for the feathers. This is the feather pile right here. And we're gonna put the stones here too in case we need to make more arrows, which I can't see why, but you know, it's there. Boy, I got lots of, look at, I had lots of stones in here. Why? You should be up here where I can see you anyways, right there. Did I eat that other one or did I lose that other one? I don't even remember. This is terrible. I'm losing my brain cells. Anyway, so that's a thought. Maybe that's something to put out there too as a question. So like I said, a question to everybody out there. What do you feel, okay, is the importance of the tabs up here? Should they be in what is important to the game, i.e. shelter first, then fire? This is how I feel anyways. Shelter, fire, tools, weapons, and then storage and food containers. And then up here, I say it's utilities, then bandages, then boats, then farming, and then blueprints at the end where they are. And these are fine. There's nothing, this is fine. There's nothing wrong over here. You got all this stuff. This tells you everything, your discoveries. Or maybe the discovery should be first and this should be first. I'm just throwing stuff. Maybe the craft, maybe your skills should be up front. I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those things I'm thinking about now. I was thinking about different things about the game because they have put that questionnaire out, right? Ooh, there's something else, everybody. If you are on the Project Castaway Discord, they have put out, Dark Tamale has put out a, in the devs showcase, a picture of the, what's going to be the loading screen if you, when co-op starts. And this is what is said in this post. Sneak peek of co-op invites. Access to a beta channel with co-op will roll out gradually next month, with stable open access available at the full game launch in Q1 next year. So what does Q mean again? Quarter, for the first quarter. So the first quarter of the year is what they call it. So yeah, so they got something working. They got something cooking. Let me see if I can sleep now. Time to sleep. Time to sleep. Okay. Sleepy? Yep. There we go. So beginning of the stream, a couple of dudes, like I said, the first 15 minutes in were messed up. So like I had the starting screen on for that long. It was really silly. Silly streamer mistake. And I am going to go over it now. Yeah. Okay. There we go. We went back. I wanted to show everybody how Kitty Cat respawned. Well, Kitty Cat definitely respawned, but not back in his original spot where he was. I was just finally gave up on Kitty Cat respawning, and then I walked away and I looked and went, oh, there he is. Okay. I guess he doesn't necessarily respawn if he's got an audience. While I was playing. Just hope they don't burn it. Order importance could, okay. All right, I've lost track of what those two statements mean. Or just hope they don't burn it. Don't burn what? What are we going to burn? Oh, I kind of feel a little bit bad, Wilson. Look at that. Look at the detail. Don't look at me like that, Wilson. It was for science. You said they had something. Oh, okay. Just hope they don't burn. Okay, that is a good one. You always got good ones there, Monica. Why? While you were playing. While I was waiting. Yeah, the beginning of the stream, I'm going over about how, oh, look, I did this, and here I came over here, and I did another save, and this and that. And the starting screen was still on for like the first 15 minutes. And thank you to Modica Media / Silvershade for telling me but your starting screen's still on. Yep. So anyway, he didn't respawn like for like the update video, he didn't respawn in that spot. He only did it one time for me when I went back and I was going to show everybody. And then I did a couple more things and went back again and saved it in a different spot. And then it changed the save. I don't know what it did. So you know how, couple of dudes, you know how I have the shipping container glitch where you save it and then you come back and the things in the shipping container are different? I think it's that. I think, oh, I didn't want to turn all these trees down. Okay, that's no more trees around here. They got to stay because I have this for my little, you know, my little patio here. Yeah, so I'm thinking it was that. Because as long as I went in on the original save I used for the update video, where Kitty glitched under my feet, and I'm so glad I was recording at the time, because it wouldn't have happened again. Well, it did happen again, but it wasn't the same. It happened only one more time, and then I tried doing a couple different things, and then it wouldn't happen again. And then I showed everybody tonight. I know was there not another one? Did I not get 3 out of that one? Aw, Jiminy Crickets. And so, yeah, he didn't spawn back in his original... I canceled it. I canceled it instead of, you know, putting the log there. Of course. Well, maybe I'll make it like... No, it's, yeah, no. It's got to be like this. It's got to be like this. Okay, so this is why we're talking about the hammer and building as well, everybody. You take your hammer out at the bottom of the screen. This is why we say, learn to read. Just kidding. I mean, everyone knows how to read, but learn to read what's on the screen. Don't just look at it and say, now what do I do? How many times do I do that, everybody? How many times do I do that? All the time. All the time. That's why I count on chat to tell me what it says. Well, a couple of dudes, that's why you stick around, because you're there so you can read things for me. Same with, you know, Monica Media there. You guys just... Majestic, it just said blah, blah, blah. Oh, it did. You're right. Okay. All right. And it's raining again. No, don't need that. I need an axe. I gotta go deeper in. I have to go farther into the jungle. I had to rephrase what I just said. Oh, goodness. There we go. And I'm gonna... Was I hot? I am a little bit hot. The only saving grace for the rain during the day is that you won't get overheated. You actually might get cold. So, yeah. So now I'm thinking, I don't have enough metal on this island, do I? I don't think I do. I was thinking about making a metal. Something metal. Because that's the other options you have with this. I wonder if I double-sided... No, that won't break this, right? Not that. Where's the metal? Metal sheets. Let's go look around for metal sheets. We got the metal barrel. Okay, but I'm going to keep that because that's going to go inside there. I'm just showing more options. More options, you know? This might be one of those little, you know, quickie things, you know, where it's like, this is the new beginner's guide for Project Castaway, the top 10 things that you think you should know in advance, blah, blah, blah. This is going to be one of them, again. But it's the conditions thing that's made everything different. And my beginner's guide does still get views. So it ought to be helping out some way, but it does have the disclaimer on the thumbnail. Now, I think I put it in the pinned message too, that this is kind of disturbing at times, I have to say. I was digressing to other conversations. Yeah, I totally forgot where I was going with all that. I totally lost total track of what I was doing, what I was saying. Oh my God. Gonna be one of those streams, people. Gonna be one of those streams. Oh boy. I've been rocking another headache today too, so it's just darn season. Yeah, I have no more metal here, so I can't even do what I was gonna do. I was gonna make a metal wall or something, but I can't do that. That's all good. Anyway, I was talking about making that and making different things, and if things were to break down differently, and I don't know, I'm lost. Oh, I wanted to see if my axe. I wanted to see if my axe would break down something metal, and I have nothing metal to break down because I used it all. And yes, I know I made this other stream save I had this, you know, over here, and I was talking and building and stuff like that, but I still want to get more ideas of what the top 10 things can be, because I'm not, you know, I'm unsure whether or not I mean, this is my thoughts on what the top 10 things should be. Building in the cave, read the journal. Hey, yucca can be cut with a knife, a wooden knife for that matter too. So if you break your axe because you forgot to get yucca because you didn't know where to find rope, then that's something to know. Your fire needs to be under the cover, like over there inside the cave. I'm pointing to the cave as I'm talking to you all. Pointing to the cave. If you're too hot or too cold, you lose your health. The hammer is for building, and it looks like this. And it looks like this. And it shows you all your stuff. You got your different things. You got your wood. You got your metal. You got wood, metal, Pomfron roof, Pomfron. Slanted roof? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, slanted. And Pomfron. And this one won't show. This one won't show, and it's a corner piece. It won't show. Look at how nice the, I just noticed. Look at how nice the font is on the UI on that. Totally can see that really good. All right. So then we got your wooden wall, your metal wall, your Pomfron wall, and your post. We put a post right here if we wanted to. Just make this a little pergola. But that needs metal, and we can't make that. And then you got your wooden door, your metal door, and your Pomfron door. And then the same thing for your... why did you turn suddenly? Why did you turn? Here, let's put you there. Wooden, metal, Pomfron. Then you got your stairs, and these stairs go on the sides. They're the only place where they can go. Oh, and the thing I was showing you up here can be a roof, too. That could be a roof. Raise the roof. Am I getting too cold? I am getting too cold. And then your other set of stairs is this. I did put in as a suggestion for a ladder so that we don't have this gigantic staircase in our building. Now, you could just build it on the outside instead of putting it on the inside if you wanted to. But, your decision. And then the door. You know what? Nobody ever uses the door. I never use the door because it's just problematic. And there's only one door. It's a wood door. But this is the one thing that nobody knows about. This here. Okay? Is that you can make the bench, the chair, the little chair or stool, as I call it, and a table. Like that, right? So I'm going to actually build those. I'm going to go over here and build those. Because I'm going to put my table over here again. I'm going to bring Wilson over. I will release him. I will release him from his prison of having an arrow in his face. There we go, like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put a chair. Not a bench. I'm going to put a chair right here. We're going to turn it so that I'm going to be sitting like right here. No, right here. I want a nice little angle. There we go, like that, because I want to see the table too. There we go. And then Wilson's going to come right here. And he's going to be there, and he's going to be looking out at the water. What do I have down there? A Pomfron. Look at that. Okay, bye. Oh yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So we need some logs for that then. We're going to do that after I get warmed up maybe. I don't know. 97. I'm not going to get hypothermia yet. And those only need one log too. They don't need like 2 or 3 like the other things do. So yeah. Leveling up crafting. Now we know how to level up. See, now why did I have like these over there? Is this something I cut down before and I lost them and didn't know where they were? And now I don't know where my log is that I just cut down because I just moved where I was and now I gotta look for it. Of course it is. Of course. Oh, sticks. Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna make a little spot right here. There we go. I didn't bring a Wilson with me, did I? Let me go check the home away from home over here. Let me go check the home away from home and see. I really want to put a dock over there too. I'll do that at some point too. I will. All right, let's check a look. What's it telling me to put in there? Coconut. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not bring another Wilson. There's the beer though. Let me take the beer with me. So they did tell you guys they are changing the storage altogether. I think it's both the storage containers and the backpack. They're starting over. I mean, it's going to look the same as far as I know in the presentation, but putting things inside is going to be different. So, and that's all I have to say about that. Okay, okay, hang on. Put it down for a second. Not where I want it. I don't think I want it there. Oh, maybe I do. Ooh, that's almost perfect. Look at that. I have Wilson in the corner there looking out. Yeah, that's awesome. I like it. I think that's where the sun goes down. I think it's where the sun goes down. One of the first really good pictures I ever took in the game was doing that. I'm like need to eat and drink and be merry here, like so. Yeah, my temperature's low. Take a drink. Thank you. Eat one of these. Okay. I've already eaten all of you. Okay, I guess I have to cook you guys up. But, oh yeah, I might as well cook you up now. I know it's always hard, and Miko has said this a couple of times recently. There's only... Okay, where did it go? Is this... Oh, there it is. I could barely see what it is. Yeah, it looked like a piece of the stone. You only have... How did he put it? You only play a game for the first time once. Which is so true. It's very, very true. And do you really want to have all the information or some of the information, or do you want to figure it out all by yourself, right? How do you want to play the game, right? So I'm a person who I don't have a problem figuring things out, and I don't go and look things up until I absolutely have to know what they are. But I also don't have a problem, like with chat. I don't have a problem with you guys telling me, you know, oh, if you do this, you can do this. And if you do this, you can do this. And if it's ever too much, I'll tell you guys, okay, stop, can't. I'll let you guys know. If it's something I really don't want to know about, I'll say, yep, don't tell me about that. I want to find out for myself. You know? But for the most part, I'm a need-to-know kind of girl. I'm a need-to-know kind of person. I need to have the information. And if I don't think I can sleep yet. And if I don't, I go look for it. My daughter was very impressed with me. There was I can't sleep. There was, I can't remember which Tomb Raider game it was. But it was one that came out after 2005, 2006. And I did have a PC then, and they weren't putting the Tomb Raider game. I can't do anything. I need to look at the sun and the stars. Let's go have a little, let's go cop a squat. Excuse me. And she was very impressed because I got the game on, on disc for my PC at the time. And it was capable of running it, which was odd. I tend to forget the fact that I actually did have PC games before, but I still used controller. And I played that whole game and didn't have to look up one thing in it. Not one thing. Aw, this is so relaxing. I wish I had a friend here. But he's got an arrow in his face over there, so, he's kind of otherwise detained. Anyways, so she was very impressed with me for not looking up all the stuff about the game and how to do stuff and all that kind of stuff, all the different walkthroughs and stuff like that. She just recently redid one of the remastered versions of the game and got her 100% on the game twice. and the time trials too. So she was very pleased with herself, which she should be. Which she should be. All right, let's see if we can sleep now. I still can't sleep? Seriously? What if I did less time? What if I did 5 hours? No. Okay. What if I did 4 hours? Okay, it let me do 4 hours. Now, 20 minutes went by before it would let me do it, so I don't know. Oh, goodness. All right, save again. Save again. Here we go. We're saving. All right. Perfect. All right. What's next? What's next? I'm not moving you. I think you're really funny there. I'm sorry. This is just really funny. Yes, I drank the beer. No, I didn't drink the beer, but I should have drank the beer before I did that. Yes. Look at, you can see it sticking in his head. This is killing me. This is killing me. I'm gonna see if I can make a short out of aiming the bow and arrow at his head, like shooting him. I'm gonna see if I can do something with it. I don't know if I can. Hey, we needed a target, and you were the closest target. Sorry. Sorry. And the other things about the farming and stuff like this, this is a later game thing. This here to me is late game. Not late, maybe mid game. You know? I got some pretty good crops going on. Nothing's died. If it did, I fixed it. I think that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Ooh, I never tried. I don't think they fixed the hitbox on this yet. Let's see. Let's see. Can I still, does it still take forever to get stuff out? Okay, jump up. There you go. See? There you go. Jump it down. So, yeah, that's still a work that they have to do. Again, it's not, you know, life-threatening to the game. No one's going to quit the game because of it. All right. Well, guys, I don't know what else to talk about. I don't know what else to do. This was my thoughts tonight, and I got a couple of ideas, and a couple of dudes had a couple of good points made. Is that, you know, maybe these things are, you know, meant to be a certain way for a reason or something like that. You know, the stuff in the journal. And that's the way we've learned the journal now. Not that they haven't revamped it a couple of times here and there, but look at what happened when I still swear, and I have to go back into my old videos to find out, but I swear the seaweed one was over here and the palm frond one was over here. I'm gonna do that after stream. I'm gonna look that up. Because I died because of this. No, because of my own, you know, hubris is the word I'm looking for, I think. My own hubris. Guess I should drink some water. Gonna drink some water. Yum, yum, yum. Gonna... Is there something over here I can actually eat? I don't think there... Well, other than the burnt food from before. Got all my little stuff over here. All that little... Oh, I got my shark repellent. Hey, I wonder, did we ever... We didn't get that, did we? Hang on. I'm not gonna hurt you. Yet. Okay. I got 2 shark repellents. Alright. Let's, no, it's over here. Let's go take a look for the treasure. I don't think I did. I don't need the axe. I need this. It's 100% too, which is great. Well, no, I don't need, because that would do it too. Actually, this is a silver one. Yeah, silver's good. Silver's good. Okay. All right. Let me see. Treasures. And the treasures in there are these two, if I'm not mistaken. The coin and... I didn't even get the lantern here yet? No. Come on, I must have gotten the lantern. Come on. Okay, I guess I didn't. I did not get the lantern here. Imagine that. That means I didn't get the ruby amulet either. This is really sad. This is really sad. How long have I been using this save? I couldn't even tell you. Oh, it's gonna glitch again. It's gonna glitch again. Let's rotate it. There we go. There we go. Okay, there. Thank you. I wish I could light that. That would be so cool. All right, we got that. Might as well go get this. I'm gonna get the, I mean, I could swim out there with the shark repellent on. Boy, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Because, you know, that's just not right. I did read on the Project Castaway Lounge. Someone did post that they did get the escape artist quest done. They showed a couple of screenshots, the one screenshot of getting it actually done. Here, Wilson, I'm going to give you a treasure. There, right there. Protect it. Protect it with your arrow, love, and life. Okay? Thank you. But they didn't put down what difficulty and time they had. And it said they got it done. It said it got it done in 6 days and so many hours and that kind of stuff. So I definitely, in my semi-professional opinion, know it was on very slow and easy. Well, easy, not necessarily. I think it's just this difficulty, I don't think really makes a difference. It's more the timing that makes a difference. And I'm 100% sure that on very slow and slow, I could get it done. But again, I made mistakes. I made mistakes. So, you know, I've learned from my mistakes. I've learned, again, how long has it been since I made a plane and had to get myself to level 6 on my crafting and stuff like that, right? The storage being all wonky didn't help me out. The fact that I had to actually sort everything. So I knew exactly where everything was, rather than just taking it from the container and slapping it in the plane if I had been at crafting level 6. So, yeah. There was definitely mistakes that were made on all ends. And I will do it again, but I'm not doing it again till the storage is fixed. Once the storage is fixed, I will definitely attempt the escape artist quest again. I'll probably do it on stream again. And that way, you know, it can be documented. I might even take it and break it up into days so that day 1 got this done, day 2 got this done, you know. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to do it again for sure. I don't know what other challenges they can have. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas for that too. What are some more challenges that they can do out there? Because I know they're looking for other types of challenges. And I don't think it's like, how fast can you find all the blueprints? I'd win. Just say it. I'd win. Let's see. What would be something else? How fast can you find all the treasures? Again, that depends on island placement. A lot of that depends on island placement. If you got islands that are so far away, like I did in that first stream, oh my god, that was crazy. That was crazy. Are we right in the good position there? Unalive kitty with your bare hands on hard mode. Oh, give me a break, couple of dudes. I don't even want to go near kitty on normal. I remember taking out kitty on hard and it was like, oh my god. That scared the bejesus out of me. All right, let's take a shark repellent and let's go down and see if the treasure's down here, because there seems to be several people. And remember, Majestic, you don't have gills, who still can't find everything. Okay. So it has not been in here in forever. I don't know why I bother breaking that. Okay, I'm going to go back up to the surface. Go back up to the surface. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. We're like, give me a break. Give me a break. Break those boards to find the treasure. Yeah, the treasure seems to have been on the ocean bottom for a long time now. But I've even had trouble finding it in its originally intended place. I gotta keep an eye on my... Yeah, no, it's still doing okay. My shark repellent has been doing okay. Okay, so we've got... That's the bracelet. We got a pickaxe, lavender. Okay, let's go back up. And it's the thing about going straight up. Don't do an angle or anything, and do your L... I do my L2, which is, you know, rising to the surface thing, and sprinting to get to the surface faster. And then I think I actually have to... I was just riding a wave there. Did you see that? Wow, that's so glitchy right there. What happened? You know what? It doesn't want me to get... I gotta throw it. Okay, hang on, hang on. Oh, I'm trying to stay above water and I can't throw it up there. Okay. Throw. I just dropped it. Throw. Okay, get up on the boat for a second. No, don't get up on the boat. Go back down again. I gotta go see if I can find the coin. Took a long time to get your air back. I know. That was something else I've noticed too, is it taking a little bit longer to get my air back. I've got one more thing of, okay, there's a knife. Can I pick that up or do I not have room? I don't have room. No! Okay, bye-bye. Taking the knife. See, normally, they'd be like right here. Okay, back up we go. I'm finding, like, by the time it hits halfway when you're down there, you have to go back up. Otherwise, you're just... It just might not happen. The waves! Did you see that wave? No wonder I was having a hard time. Alright. Okay, where's my shark repellent at? Okay, my shark repellent's starting to wear off. I'm gonna go down one more time. Did you see I got 2 sharks there now? 2 sharks. Okay, I'm just gonna go around the outside of the boat. I always find the coin or the bracelet in the front of the boat. That's always where it has been. Okay, I'm going to give this one more try. Look around. I don't see it. I see 2 pickaxes and some lavender. Up we go. Okay, this might be tight. This might be tight. Oh, Lord love a duck. Thing is, I'm not going to perma-die. I'm not going to insta-die. Oh, my God. That's the only saving grace now, is you don't insta-die now. Okay. Oh, and then I get stuck. I just want to get up on the boat. Can I just get up on the boat? Oh my... It won't let me up. Oh, that was tight. That was tight. Woo! Okay, why do I keep going up and down? I don't know why I'm going up and down. Here, you go in here. Oh, not again. Alright, hang on. Throw you down. Like, seriously, the boat is making me go up and down, up and down. I want to go back down and take a look, but it's raining. And so there's no sense in me going... I was going to go inside the cargo hold. But, not in the rain. And not when it's going to be nighttime, because that's a bad thing. So that's not going to happen. So I might have them check it out. Maybe I'll send my save to Dark, and he can take a look, and he can... Because he has a way of looking at the save and seeing where something is. And he can like, just tell me for, you know... Not that I don't need to get the treasure or anything. I just want to see if he can see that it's not where we thought it should be. Am I making sense? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense. Anyways. Well... To be honest, guys, I don't have much else to talk about. You know, we talked about the update last week, unless someone has a question about something. Unless someone has, you know, there I do have a bottle in there. Oh, did I lose it? Oh, there it is. Oh, did you? And then we got the glitch going again. And there's the ring. I still have the ring. Look at that. Still have the ring. Oh, see, now I can't even close the lid. Can't even close the lid. There we go. There you go. There we go. Got it. So yeah, unless somebody has a question about something, or, you you know, another suggestion, something to look into, I think I'm gonna call the stream there, because you guys have seen me do all this. you've seen it all. You have seen it all. And this might actually mean that, you know, next week, if I don't have anything to talk about next week, we might do a different game next week. I don't know what. I don't know. Okay, well, things are falling. Hey, wait a minute. I had a bottle in there. Look how tiny it is in here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 2 missing. 2 missing. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, well, as I said, I'm gonna call it here because I can't think of anything else to talk about, and I'll have to see what I can do by putting together a top 10 list of things to know in the game, in the start of the game kind of thing. If not, there might not be a video this week. I'm just putting it out there. Just put it out there. I'm kind of in between things. Tips for a good start. Yeah, I know. But I've got several videos out there now, a couple of dudes. Original one was a basic base in 20 minutes, in under 20 minutes. And it's basically what I've done here, right? And then I've got your home away from home. I keep meaning to change that thumbnail and making it different. But I haven't gotten around to doing it yet. And so your home away from home, your basic based raft. And again, it's now upgraded to the island runner that I now have. Which I showed off in my beginner's guide to Project Castaway. No, these are my old vids. This is what I'm saying. I've covered all these topics. And when the game actually releases, I'm going to have more, like, I'm going to have a released version of the game I'm going to have to cover. So you get what I'm saying? Like, do I do another, you know, things you might want to know kind of video where, and it's just really quick and short, and go from there? Again, I'm just kind of playing around in my head and everything. I just want to I want to keep the vibe going. I want to keep, you know, everything going forward. Again, you have to have content to do that. And at this point, the content is there, but I've covered it all. So this is why I'm asking my community and anyone out there who's watching the video on replay, thank you very much, if there's any content that you feel I haven't covered. Now, I haven't done a specific on its own farming video. I haven't done a specific, again, these things are going to start changing once the game is released. So some of these things I want to hold back on and do when the game is released. I've covered them in the streams, but yeah. So it's a content creator's dilemma. Put it out there. It's a dilemma. So in any case, let me put up my thank you for watching screen and let you all know thank you so very much for being here and watching me play a game that I love so much. If you do have any suggestions for the game whatsoever, and if you have, let's say, your own ideas of what should be a top 10 things to know about the game when you first start, please let me know. Put them in the comment section. You can join my Discord. It's in the description. The link for it is in the description. And we have a Project Castaway channel where you can put that information in. The devs want to know this information because they need to know what the players are looking for. And that's what I'm trying to help do with my streaming and my content. In any case, if you haven't liked the stream yet, please do so. And if you're watching in the replay, could you please put a like on it as well? Also, consider subscribing and, you know, keep up to date with all the chaos of the Majestical Realm. And also, you could become a member and be a peasant with perks. And some of the perks are getting things done in advance. Like I'm thinking about doing some videos where I send them out to the members first, and then they get put out to the public. And also there's one more thing too. If you're watching on the replay, and if you watch on mobile, there's a thing called Hype. And if you scroll across just above where the description is that shows you things like the save and the different things. And in there is hype. And it really helps me. It helps to push my videos, my streams out there so that, you know, they get to more people. In any case, this is MajesticKarLyn, and we're leaving Project Castaway. And as always, stay majestic and embrace the chaos. Thanks so very much for watching, everybody.